Hi guys, my name's Catherine Hurleen and welcome to Communication for Business. I'm really excited to see you and I'm thrilled that we're back studying, learning, growing, developing. It's been a funny old year, hasn't it, with lockdown and Corona and COVID anyway, I hope you've all been safe during this time and I'm really excited that we're back at college and I look forward to teaching communication to business for you. I'm going to talk you through a quick presentation and just show you some stuff to do with communication for business and how things are going to work. But before I do all of that, I'm going to introduce you to me just a little bit. Okay, so here you go. Welcome to my class, where with hard work and enthusiasm, you can be a winner. My name is Catherine Hurleen, as I said. And in this picture, you can see a picture of me running. In fact, I'm finishing the Comrades Marathon 2 years ago. If you don't know what the Comrades Marathon is, it's an 89 kilometer run from either from Pietermaritzburg to Durban or Durban to Pietermaritzburg. This particular year, it was from Pietermaritzburg to Durban, and this is me arriving at Moses Mabhidi Stadium. And I'm showing you this picture for two reasons. Or maybe even three reasons. The first is links with the wording here too about hard work and enthusiasm. To be an ultra runner and to run something like Comrades does require a huge amount of work and dedication. And it also requires a certain level of enthusiasm and humor because it does get tiring when you have to run over 100 kilometers a week in order to train. So yeah, it's a busy time, but the same applies to you guys with your studies. In order to be successful at it and to really learn and to grow, it does require hard work and it does require a level of enthusiasm to be expanding your horizons with knowledge. So I'm looking forward to business communications to working hard with you and to seeing your enthusiasm for your studies. Okay, number 2 from the picture is, can you see all those words written on my arm? They're written in permanent marker. That's my race strategy. It reminds me where I need to be, when I need to be at it. So it gives you like various points on the race and what time I need to be there in order to make my scheduled time of 10 and a half hours. And so it's there, and then I know, I look down at my arm and I can see, am I here, am I here, am I meeting those times? If I get to those times too fast, then I'm heading for trouble towards the end of the race because then I'm not going to have enough energy to finish properly. So, and if I'm not reaching those times, then I have to re-strategize and find a new way of completing the race. And the same thing applies to you with your studies. You need a race strategy, and our race strategy will be that you attend classes. We have classes on a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I will be posting lessons for those. There will be activities linked to each one of those lessons, and you need to do those. That is our race strategy. Okay, in order for you to complete everything, you need to attend the classes. You need to, they'll be posted online, so you can do them in your own time. You don't necessarily, there will be some days where you're forced to be there at a particular time because I'll send out a message and say you need to be online now. Okay, but for the rest of the time, it's going to require a certain strategy from you about preparing your time to be there. Okay, and the last thing I want you to see on this picture really is my smile, my thrill at having completed the race and achieved the goal that I wanted to achieve. And that's what I want you to have at the end of this term, is a winning smile, okay? That your race strategy and our combined effort of work and enthusiasm gives you a similar winning smile. Okay, so that's the goal for the term. Right, let's have a look at what else there is here. Okay, so what to expect? We'll have classes, as I've said, per the timetable, and I'll be using a combination of formal lectures, so you'll get something like this where there's a PowerPoint and a little video clip with me, or I'll send out a video and there'll be work based on the video, or I will tell you to read something, whatever it is, you will see as the term goes by, but it's all designed to help you expand your knowledge and understand the content that we're going through. Okay, so you need to get ready for work. Okay, the things that are going to make it easier for us to do it is the WhatsApp group, which I think you're all part of now. You certainly should be added. The Google Classroom. You'll either have been watching this because you've been on Google Classroom or because I've managed to share this to the group. But the code for Google Classroom is FB3CSXV. Right, and it is critical, if you're not part of Google Classroom yet, that you sign up for it. You will not manage this term not being on Google Classroom. And then lastly, I'm going to try out an app called Discord. So I need you to download Discord before next week. Discord is an app where we will be able to talk to each other rather than videos. So the idea is that it'll save data, but you'll still be able to hear my voice. So I'm planning on using a combination of videos and Discord. And then some days there'll be nothing. You'll just have to read the information that's there and deal with it. Okay, so just quickly, I want to go through some basic ground rules for WhatsApp. The WhatsApp group is for business communication related topics only. Okay, so it's to do with the work that we're doing. You only need to respond to my messages if it's necessary. I don't need the whole class giving me thumbs up and that sort of thing. And this is a very important rule. Okay, you may message between 7:30 in the morning and 5:30 in the evening. Okay, we'll count those as the standard working hours. After that, it's after hours, and I will only answer my phone the next morning. All right. And you also need to respect your fellow students. They also don't need to be getting messages from you after working hours. Okay. So please no spamming on the group. Remember, data is very precious. Also, no arguing, no heated opinions, no fear mongering, no hyped up drama, and no fake news. All right, particularly in these times, no fake news. Check your sources before you share. Never ever use the group to berate someone else or to air grievances. If you've got an issue with someone, take it offline and deal with it one-on-one with that person. Okay? We spread across the country. We all speak a variety of languages. We're a diverse group, which makes it exciting. But because of that, we need to have only one language, and that, in this case, is English. All right, so stick to asking questions in English, talking in English. And then very last, and certainly not least, in fact, the most important point of all is please feel free to ask for help or for explanations, okay? I'm here to help you. I'm here to make this an amazing learning experience for you. And also remember that sometimes the question that you ask might be the question that somebody else needs to have the answer to too, but they've been a bit shy to ask, okay? So questions are good things to have on the group. Okay, Google Classroom, there's the code again, and that's where you will find all your work. You will go to the classwork section, and I will file work under weeks. So it'll say week 1, and then all the activities that you need to do and the presentations you need to go through will be there. Week 2, week 3, week 4, and so on and so forth. Okay, so it will all be up there for you. Okay, now importantly, because we're not in a classroom environment, and although we're going to be using a chat group, I also want to stimulate conversation and learning in another way, and that's to use a thing called the weekly question. All right, so I will post a question once a week, and it'll be related to the work that we're covering. And I want you to come and to post your answer to the question or your suggestions to it, okay? I'm going to use it as a way of checking to make sure people are clicking onto Google Classroom, that they are engaging with our content, okay? And also diversity of ideas, you know, when we all come with our different ideas about things, it's when we start learning properly. Okay, conversations stimulate learning, and it's really important to do that. Okay, so you can be creative. Just mind your language, it's the only thing. But I want to hear from you guys, and I want us to have conversations, and I want you to learn and explore new ideas. Okay, then this is just so that you can see what the Discord app looks like. I want you to go to your app stores and download Discord onto your phone, please. You'll see it's a gaming app, but no, we're not gaming with it. We're going to use, it's got some cool communication features, and we're going to try them out. Okay, if it works, then we'll continue to use it, but I want to give it a shot. All right, so Discord needs to be downloaded by next week, please. Okay, and then last but not least, we're going to do a little getting to know you activity. So this is going to work through our WhatsApp group, but here goes. This is what it's about. You've just found a magic lamp. Okay, the magic lamp, like the genie there. You rub it, and surprise, a genie pops out. Now, genies are magical things, magical mythical creatures, and they are supposed to grant you wishes. So he grants you 3 wishes. On the WhatsApp group, share your name, your campus, and the 3 wishes you would love the genie to grant you. Okay? I really look forward to hearing your names. I look forward to hearing your 3 wishes. And most importantly, I look forward to us having an engaging and great time with our class. Okay, chat to you guys soon. Bye.